Hi everyone, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for subscribing to my videos. Thank you for all of your comments, and thank you so much for your support. And a huge thanks to all of my subscribers for subscribing to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be doing another saree pleating video. The I did do another one earlier in the year. However, I got a lot of feedback about it's not having good sound quality, so I decided to do another one. So in this video, I'm just going to go through the process of saree pleating from start to finish. And ironing basically. So here we are getting the pleats for the pallu part. So basically the way that I do the pleats is I basically get the both borders on the same side, so the front and the back both on the same side, just so that it looks more finished and elegant. So in this particular case, because the border is it is a larger border, so I'm getting the whole border and it's going to cover most of the bust area. So if you take a look here, I'm just arranging the pleats inside so that the inside pleats stay inside those two, the front and the back pleat. So everything is completely neat, and there's no seepage. So basically everything looks really neat and complete basically. So I'm just finishing up here on I'm just finishing up the basics and making sure that everything is lined up properly. There is no overlapping, nothing is showing, the middle pleats are not showing at the ends. So that's what I was doing there. And then I'm just rearranging it for the length that I need. So typically the length that I go for is below the knee, a little bit below the knee, because if it's above the knee, I find that it's a little bit short. So typically it is below the knee. And then so I'm just arranging it all the way up until below the knee. I measured it, and that's how I do it. So here you see the whole length of the pleats. Okay, so this is the pallu portion of it, and I have everything set up here. The only thing left here is just going ahead and ironing it, and making sure that the ironing part has to be the iron. I usually put it on low and I just iron it. And this side, this is just showing that how I turn the pleats over so that it correspond properly in the front bust area. So now you can see that, because I turned it over and ironed it, it looks, you can see the border clearly. Now in this case, you want to make sure that the front pleat, so the larger pleat, stays straight, and then I'm going to be arranging the remaining pleats accordingly. So the front, the large pleats that you see there, like the large border, that's going to remain straight. It's not going to move at all. It is going to stay straight. The only pleats that are going to be moving is the inside pleats. First pleat, the larger pleat, it's going to stay straight. So you right now you're seeing how I'm just arranging it so that it just flare out, so that, see, the larger pleat, or the border, the large border is just remaining straight. It's not moving at all. But the other ones are moving, because those are the ones that we are going to be working on. If the if the border portion of it ever moves, then or you move it the other direction, then it is going to make your pleats incomplete. It's going to, like, it's not going to cover your bust properly. So make sure the front, the large pleats, not the large pleats, I don't know why I keep saying large pleats, the large border here, it stays straight. So I'm just going to put a pin there just to hold everything. So I kind of like this section, so that's why I'm going to be putting a pin there. Now I'm just going to be working on the rest of the pleats, just again arranging it, keeping the large border straight, and then arranging, fanning out the remaining pleats. So the large border there, that stays straight, because so basically it's the left border, so it has to stay straight, because if it's the right border, then the right border, that is the one that you're going to be fanning out. If you don't have the left border straight, it's just the pleating is not going to be elegant basically. So make sure that that border is complete. So I just put a pin there to make sure that it's there, and then so it's easier for me to iron it. And then in some cases I would leave the pin inside after ironing it. In some cases I would take it out. It all depends, but for this sari, because it is a really soft sari, I don't need a pin there. I can always take it out once I wear the sari. It just right now I'm just putting it on just so that I can iron it. Okay, so yeah, so I like the way the pleats look here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this ironed, so that we can move on to the next section. So you want to make sure your pallu part is ironed and your front part, so this is the bust area, this is also ironed, and then we can just go ahead and move on to the front pleats. So again, you see here that I have the front, the bust area, it's all complete. I'm just making sure it's 100% perfect before I move on to the next one. Let's see. Yeah, it looks perfectly fine for me. The only thing left is just ironing, that's all. So make sure the left part is the left part stays straight, and then the right part, you just go ahead and adjust it accordingly. Okay, and then you can do this however long you want. I wanted it all the way around my back, so that the pleats are neatly done in that area. So here we are going to be looking at the front pleats. So for the front pleats, you want to the measurements would be, you would want to go ahead and get it you know tuck it in to the right of your belly button, and then one circle over, like one round, and then from there you want to take about 5 to 6, 4 to 6 pleats, depending on the length of the sari and depending on your body type. It's typically 4 to 6 pleats. So from the belly button I took the pleats here, and then now I'm just arranging them carefully so that I can iron it. In this case, if you take a look, I'm just making sure everything is lined up properly, and then what I'm going to do is, I'm not actually going to be using an iron for this. What I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be taking a hair straightener. So make sure you try this on another clothing before you try it, because it can burn your sari, but I like hair straightener too, because this is a soft sari and I don't want it to be too you know too ironed out. So I just want it to be a little bit straight, but I don't want it any more than that. So I'm just going to take my hair straightener and then just run it through just once, and I always do it in the lowest possible heat, because I don't like burning my saris. I keep my saris forever, so I never throw any of my saris out. So I always keep it in really low. Same with the front, like the bust area. I always take um, like if it's a soft sari, then I would just take like a hair straightener and then just run it through. I will not put hot iron on it. I will put iron on the pallu portion, but not on any of the other sections. So here's the completed look. So this is like everything is laid out. So the front, the pallu, and then the bust area. So this is the complete sari. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Do leave me a quick note, letting me know whether you like this video or not. If you have any questions or concerns, do let me know. Again, ironing, make sure you do it in the proper setting. If you don't do it in the proper setting, you can burn the sari. You don't want to burn the sari. I always put it on the lowest possible heat setting, and I just iron it out. But if you're a little bit hesitant about that, you can always put like a cloth on top of the, like a cotton material on top of the sari, and then just iron it that way. Because these are expensive saris, I take great care in them. So so basically always use lowest possible heat setting. That's what I do. And then I always make sure that it's not too hot. And then I always make sure that for the front pleats and the front pleats and the bust area pleating, I use a hair straightener, so that I have more control, and it's not like I'm just putting the iron all over my pleats. I'm just doing it one at a time, so that I have more control. Again, if you are a little bit hesitant about it, then don't do it. Try it on other fabric before you try it on like the expensive saris. These are the techniques that I use on my saris, and I just I have incredible results. But again, if you are hesitant, please don't do them. Try it on cheap material or something that you're okay with burning before you try it on an expensive sari. So again, thank you so much for watching my videos. If you already haven't, please do subscribe to my channel, and please do share it. If you like the video, do share it, and please do leave a comment at the bottom, just letting me know whether you like the video or not. And if you want me to do other videos, do let me know, and let me know what kind of videos you would like to watch, so I can work on them. Again, thank you so much for all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. And then if you have subscribed, do click on the bell button, so that you'll be receiving instant updates whenever I upload a video. If you haven't, do subscribe, and also click on the bell button, so that you will get notifications when I uploaded a video. Thank you so much for watching, and have an excellent day. Bye.